Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hi, everybody.
Samantha.
That make you feel better, Lisa? Was it quick enough for you?
So much better. So much.
Goody.
Yeah. Right.
You know,
yeah.
Everyone's in service to Lisa.
Right. Thank you for acknowledging that. That should actually, oh my God, that sounds like that should be like a day of the year, right? In service to Lisa Day. What day is today? The 28th or the 29th or the 27th? I lost track. But yes, we should pick a day and it should be in service to Lisa Gibson Day. Samantha, what's so wrong with that?
That's just full of shit.
Well, we're not having a Samantha's Feeling Day. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, that's unfortunate because I do a lot for you.
Well, guess what? It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. How you doing? How's your week been?
It's good. I'm good. I'm glad the sun is out. Thank God for sun.
Samantha, guess what I saw today in my travels? I saw shorts.
You saw? Are we there yet? No. Are we there with shorts?
So, friends of the podcast, today is literally the first nice day. And let's just say it really only started at noon. So we had 4 hours of nice weather. When I went to work this morning, I had to wear my coat. It was not nice yet, right? So at noon, the weather got nice, which is wonderful.
Yes.
And then all the sightings, it's like waiting for the grizzly bears to come out of hibernation. All the people who've been waiting to put their dimply white legs on display, they pull those shorts up and out they go.
Yes.
Right? It's like, what the heck?
And many a toe that should not have seen the light of day.
I am sure, right? There was toes, there was white legs, there was short shorts. Apparently the short is back.
I don't think it ever went away, actually.
Well, that was the look I was seeing today. The short, quick to jump to the capri. Right? Everything.
Oh my God. You're lucky if you see an ankle right now from me. And right? I'll wear a t-shirt, maybe.
Maybe, right? I'm fine with an ankle because the other day I decided, remember I sent you a message. I was walking from my office to my gift shop and I thought I had no socks on and I had my ankles and I'm like, oh my God, it's shankle season. And what shankle season is, friends of the podcast, is when we start to show one's ankle. Right?
And that's
in the spring and the summer. That's it. Right. We know we're close. We're close to the full exposure coming, but we're not quite there. But we know that we're tired of the sock.
We're tired of the sock.
We're tired of the sock. So we are going sockless and bearing one's ankle.
Yes.
So shankle season. I don't know how we went from shankle season to summer. I missed that. I feel that the shankle season is a little longer. The transition is a little bit longer than a day.
I think it should be longer than a day.
Yeah.
Because to your point, Lisa, it was lovely this afternoon.
Yes.
But as soon as the wind picked up, it got a little bit chill. Right. And I had to close my window. So anybody wearing a pair of shorts is probably freezing their ass off right now.
Exactly, right? At least if you just follow the rules of shankle season, you're okay. You're still okay.
You can roll up the cuff of your pant and not wear a sock.
Not wear a sock. But that's where we're at right now, Samantha. For a few more weeks, we're still at shankle season.
That doesn't mean you go braless,
no,
or sleeveless,
no,
or I don't know.
You still stay fully clothed.
Yes, it's there are still things on top of your body that cover parts of you.
Yes, right. Like we're not into tube tops yet.
Oh God, no.
We're just not there.
No.
Right? We're just not there. So let's just say, right? Shankles, go ahead. Show those ankles. Show the ankles and embrace your shankles.
Or if you just want to, because you want to get realistic with yourself, call it cankle season.
Well, right? And there is that too, right? But I'm just saying, right? I don't know. I knew the sites were going to be out there.
Yes. And you know what? It is also potentially called sprinter.
Sprinter. But now I think we skipped over Sprinter because now I think it's nice.
I think it's spring, and I think there's still the ability to also be winter.
I don't think we're there. I'm disagreeing. You heard it here, friends.
I think we're still there. I think that it's still chilly enough to have a little bit of winter.
I feel next week I'm not taking my coat, period.
Oh, you radical.
I'm going there, right? That's what I'm going to be doing.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Is it poor etiquette to eat hard-boiled eggs in public?
Oh my God, what a tough question to just start the podcast off with. Is it poor etiquette? Oh, I don't know, because I love a good hard-boiled egg.
As do I.
But I think I eat them in private.
They smell funny.
They smell like toots.
They
smell like toots, right? And do you expose your coworkers or your friends to that smell?
I don't think so. Because does egg salad smell the same?
No, I don't know. Like as a salad, like once it's made, I think making said egg salad, you are wafting in the scent of toots for sure. I think once a said egg salad is made, I don't know. I think you can eat an egg salad sandwich in public.
What about potato salad? Because the potato salad I eat has eggs in it. I
think you're fine with potato salad.
Yeah, but making it original, like when it's still warm and everything, it's mixing. You can still smell
toots. It's right. That's what it is. Smells like toots.
It smells like
toots, right? And yet it tastes so darn good.
It does, right? And there's lots of people who don't think we should eat eggs.
I know, right? And for a million reasons, and to each is their own, right?
Yes.
But sometimes I will sometimes buy the hard-boiled eggs at the cafeteria, right? Because they're good for protein.
In the little package?
Yeah, no, they make them in their own package. Like I'm not brave enough to buy them. I'm not brave enough to buy those.
Okay, but when you open it and you cut into it, does a egg wafty smell happen?
Yep, I'm just in my office by myself. Private moment, having a private moment with the egg. Yeah, I think you got to be careful.
I think you do.
I think you got to be careful, right? I don't know. I just, you know what? I think that the world has gone crazy in so many ways, Samantha. I think that we have a weird obsession with gnomes. And I'm going to say this, right? We talked about gnomes at Christmas time, right? And I didn't really understand the beauty of a gnome at Christmas. But I really struggle with understanding the beauty of a gnome in my garden.
Well, apparently gnomes are a thing. They were not a North American thing to start off with. They were a European thing.
Hey? They're everywhere. Like people want them as a stuffed animal. They want them on a stick. They want them on a t-shirt. They want them on a wall hanging.
Better yet, they're ceramic and they're in your garden.
Better yet, they're ceramic and they're in their garden. Like to me, when I look at the gnomes, I feel that the gnomes need a makeover.
Why?
Because you know what? They look too much like a mean troll. If I'm gonna embrace the whole gnome thing, I'm gonna be the friendly gnome. I want to be a happy, friendly gnome. Why can't there be like with a smile on my face? Why can't we have smiley faced gnomes?
Okay, so what does a makeup or makeover, look like then?
Paint all smiles on gnomes.
That's it.
I think a big smile goes a long way.
So they don't need eyes because they don't have eyes.
They have eyes. They got eyes and they got a beard.
Well, in the felt gnomes, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the felt gnomes that people make.
Oh yeah, no. Those
they don't have a nose. They have a nose. They don't have eyes and a mouth.
Let's do the ones that go in the garden. Let's look at the garden ones. That's where I'm at right now.
They're smiling. Season. Aren't they smiling?
They're not smiling. Gnomes don't smile. They're just mean. But I think that there should be, why can't we have friendly gnomes? I'd be a friendly gnome. If I'm going to be a gnome.
Okay, Stop it. That's very judgmental. It's very judgmental of you to say that they are not friendly because you do not know that they are not friendly.
They don't look friendly. They look mean.
But just because they're smiling doesn't mean that they're not friendly.
I don't know. I think it does, right? Have a friendly gnome. Can't the gnomes just be friendly? We don't look at them and think that they're friendly.
So what do you want them to
We
wear?
look at them and we think we need to hide you under the bridge. Like that's not positive.
So what do you want them to do? Wear a little name
Maybe
tag says, "Hello, my name is Earl, and I'm a friend."
And I'm friendly. Maybe, right? Maybe. I think that's
what's
thing.
missing. That's what's missing from the ceramic gnomes of life. They all need a little
name tag with their name and let people know that they're friendly. Because I would be a friendly gnome. If I grew up a gnome, like if that was my lot in life, if I was born a gnome, I would be a friendly gnome.
I don't think if you were born a gnome that you would be a very good gnome.
Why don't you think I'd be a good gnome?
Well, because I think they actually work.
Oh.
So they like physical work.
Well, like I can sit in the garden, right? Like they're not the dwarfs. I don't think they're the dwarfs from Snow White.
They're not.
Right? Which now that's not politically correct to say, but
no, they're not.
But that's a movie.
Yes, it is.
It's a make-believe cartoon, right? So
I'm just saying.
I think I'd be. I don't know.
You would make a horrible gnome.
But I would be friendly. I would be a friendly. I would be a super friendly gnome. That's what I would be. I'd be so friendly.
So, are you going to wear the pointy hat? Gnome. Are you going to wear a pointy hat?
Sure, I'll wear that hat.
Do you have a beard, Lisa?
Everybody has a beard, whether you're a boy gnome or a girl gnome, I think. So, but the difference is, if you're a girl gnome, you don't have the beard, but you have, you always have those pigtails.
Okay.
Or ponytails too. Pigtails.
Oh my God, you can finally get your pigtails.
I can finally get my pigtails on, right? Maybe I get a little bang, like a little curl bang or something. I don't know. Right?
Oh my God.
I just know I'd be the friendly gnome.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying, right? Is if we're gonna live with these guys, they got to at least have a makeover and become friendly.
Get them a name tag. Just get them a name tag. Hello, my name is.
Hello, my name is. That sounds like Slim Shady. Slim Shady, right? That's all I've been thinking. You know what else I've been thinking? Okay, so people are gonna empathize with me here. This is my new thing, Samantha, right? I'm not wanting. I go to bed at night just like you. Everybody, we all go to bed at night just wanting a good night's sleep, right? I am by no means wanting to solve the world's problems, but every night at 3 a.m., knock, knock, knock comes the world, and the world wakes me up and thinks, hey, at least I can solve my problems. And then till 6.
What is the world asking you, Lisa?
Everything. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
I think the audience would like an example.
It just depends. Like maybe it's about the war in Ukraine. Maybe it's about why, as we get older, we put the in front of everything. You ever think about that? Right?
No.
The Walmart, the Twitter, the Facebook. When it's just Facebook, Walmart, Twitter. As we get older, we put the in front of everything.
Oh my God, that keeps you up at night.
It's the world. The world brings it to me and wants me to help them solve it. And I'm like, I just want to sleep.
The said problems, are they coming?
The said, not just
problems.
Not just problems, right? You added the said problems. Because that's what we do. Are they
coming to you via Twitter?
No, they're coming to me via...
Is it a friendly voice in your head?
No, you know when they come to me? They come to me in that 30-second delay when I finally give in and say, all right, I'm going to go pee. And I get up and I go pee and then I go back to bed. That's when all of a sudden the world comes.
I see.
Yeah.
Knock, knock. Lisa, I have a question.
Hey, Lisa, you ever notice this? Hey, Lisa, what about this? Hey, Lisa, what do you think about this? I don't care, dear the world. I'm just trying to sleep. Right? I'm just trying to sleep. That's all I'm trying to do. Wide awake. I'm lying there wide awake. Not my problem.
That's tough.
Yeah, right. That's what happens to me at nighttime.
Okay.
And then if it's not that, it's the pillows, right? But that's totally different.
I think that's your own problem, the pillows.
I don't know about that. I don't think so. And then it gets me. One thing I was thinking, though, do you think we need more Zen in our life?
Well, Lisa, you'd have to slow down long enough to have Zen in your life.
Right? Do we need to go looking for Zen?
I don't think you look for
where
Zen.
Where do you find the Zen?
The Zen.
Right? Where do you find the Zen?
I think the Zen comes from, I don't know, this is a radical thought. You don't look at your phone 24/7. Oh.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Ouch. Ouch.
Ouch.
That seems judgmental.
Uh-huh.
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 So stop looking at the phone. Stop with the Twitter and the CNN and the and the
I don't think that's it. I think like for our own, just like our well-being, like it's like a spiritual. I think the Zen is spiritual, Samantha.
I don't think you're never going to get into the Zen.
That type of thing.
Never.
Why? You don't think so?
No, you are not that girl.
You don't think I can?
You're not that girl. You think all that stuff's bullshit. You think, okay, do you want to meditate? Because that's how you get Zen.
I don't want to do that.
Right. Are you going to go do yoga? You want to do some hot yoga, Lisa? You want to go bend like a pretzel? You want to do that? No, you're not doing that.
Doesn't seem very exciting. It seems like something like I want to do.
Do you want to sit in a room and be quiet for an hour?
That's the problem right there, right?
Oh my God. That's called torture in Lisa's life.
Yeah, right. That is the torture. That is torture, right? Right. The minute that I'm in a quiet room, I think that people are mad and we got to fix this problem real quick.
Right. So any moment of Zen, you are being like, why? Why isn't anybody talking?
Why is nobody talking?
Why isn't anybody talking? Why are we just walking? Why are we walking and talking? Why are we sitting and not talking?
Right.
Why are we staring off into trees? Why do we have to listen to the trees? Why do we have to listen to the ocean?
All of that.
What's up with the ocean?
All of that.
So many questions that the person trying to help you be Zen, they be like, get out. You get out. Leave us alone.
They won't let me be Zen. You don't think if I go looking for Zen.
Oh my God. You would stress that poor person out.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Then that defeats the purpose for them.
Yes, because your Zen is just watching a concert and pretending you're part of the concert. Yeah. And all of a sudden you're asleep on the magical couch.
Right. Just like that. Exactly. Right. Like exactly. Right. Right. Exactly. Right. Like that's what happened with being a fanalo. Right. I write the songs and then I sleep through the songs.
Yeah. I think that you create your own moments of Zen through watching the CNN loop.
I love the CNN loop.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Constantly.
Any type of news loop. Right. That's my Zen.
That's totally your Zen.
Right. Okay. I just wondered if it was something I could go looking for.
Well, you can look for it, but I don't think you're going to love it.
You don't think I'm going to do well with it, eh?
Nope, you won't.
Okay. All right. I was just curious.
Okay. So warning labels.
What about them?
Like, the things on Bleach, like the hand that turns into a skeleton and explosive and things like that. Like, who decided what warning labels should be?
Oh, isn't that the $1 million question, right? Like, I'm going to say it and I'll probably get in trouble, right? Like, I think for there to be a warning label, there had to be really, really stupid people. Like, so what generation was that?
Well, it just seems like a really high risk job full of danger to figure out what was a warning label.
Because I'm thinking that for there to be a warning label, it means somebody must have tried it.
Or it might have happened to somebody.
Might have happened, right? Like for somebody to know that you should not plug the toaster in, or you shouldn't put the knife into the toaster. We don't know that unless somebody has tried that.
Okay, but let's be honest, Lisa. Right. How many times have you stuck a utensil in the toaster to get your toast out?
Never, ever, 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 because I hate electricity, right? I unplug the toaster, and then if I have to get it out, I will use a wooden spoon, even though it's unplugged and it can't.
Oh my God, you're scared of the toaster?
I hate electricity.
Okay.
I hate electricity. I don't trust electricity.
No.
I think electricity, like one of its side effects of the good is to really hurt you.
This is true.
Right? So nope, never. That's danger. That's dangerous right there.
Okay, what about choking hazards? Like that's on a toy that has like plastic wrap or little pieces.
But don't you think like there's a part of me that feels insulted with some of these things because I'm like, should we have to put a label? Should we have to label don't put this bag over your head, it could cause suffocation?
Potentially, yes.
Oh my God. But who
somebody somewhere did that
and died, and somebody was like, oh shit, get a label on this, right? I think warning labels are the most the most ridiculous things in the world. I
don't know, like obviously when it comes to like chemical stuff, it's maybe a good idea to have a warning label,
like danger. Like I get chemical stuff, right? Or like explosives, because that's hot, that's like kicking it up a notch, right? I don't get the whole don't put I don't know, like keys in your eye. Like I don't get that. I don't get the don't eat little toys. I don't get that. Because I think that one can be avoided.
For kids. Well,
that can be avoided, right?
Not that kids are reading the box they're tearing into.
No, right? But mom and dad can probably make sure that, oh, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't have this little toy with all these pieces. Yeah.
But maybe they needed the reminder.
I don't. Maybe. Do you think that's what it is? Do you think they needed the reminder? Like,
I'm
hey,
surprised
Mom.
I'm surprised that people our age lived through our childhoods.
Yeah, right. When you think about it, right? Like, I don't know. I don't get, I just think danger. Oh, I just think sometimes it should be common sense.
Yes, but if common sense was common.
I guess if it was common,
we wouldn't need danger labels.
We wouldn't need danger labels. Fair enough, Samantha. Right? But because right? Somebody drank the bleach.
Oh, God.
Somebody drank the bleach and had an adverse reaction to it and was like, oh, this is bad. Put a label on it.
I don't know. If you drink bleach, don't you die? I would
think so.
I think that's the big kicker on that one.
Right? But does that label, does it say you're going to die, or does it just say... It's highly recommended not to.
Well, you're going to turn into a skeleton and explode potentially.
Explode, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I think, come on, society, we could do better with our labels.
Because you think that people can think for themselves.
I'd like to think that there's some things we shouldn't have to be labeled, right?
All right, Lisa.
I'm just saying, Samantha. That's all I'm going to say about that, I think.
Oh, okay. Okay, so because people are going back to work, right? So people are actually walking around now.
Yeah.
Young men out in the workforce.
Oh.
Why? Please tell me why. Your clothes seem so tight.
I worked on Sunday to get a new phone, and two lovely young men working at the phone store, right? Like really nice, did a great job. And everything they wore was one size too small. And I'm like, somebody's not teaching their boys that I get it's your first dress pants. Right? But and you probably wore them when grandma died.
Oh dear.
Right? 3 years ago, and now you've grown. But not everything needs to be so tight. A young man in the workplace seems to be very snug.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Seems too snug.
Have you ever seen Ryan Seacrest?
Too snug, and he's not a young man.
No, his shit's tight too.
It's too. Maybe you're right. Let's just not say right. It's not fair to say just young men. I notice it through young men.
Yes,
you're right. As I think about it, you're absolutely right. Ryan Seacrest is a prime example.
Yeah.
But he is a man in like a little boy's body, maybe.
Yes.
Right. Yes. So he thinks because he's a small man, he should wear a small shirt.
Like I think I tried watching. I was watching him, and he was trying to do up his coat.
Yeah, he can never get his coat done up.
He can never do up the button. Right? It's too tight.
Right? Because it's a boy's medium.
Because it's too tight. It's
yeah.
That's what tailoring is about.
Right. And God knows he's got the money to be able to do that.
Yeah. And I think there was a moment on camera where he split his pants.
Yeah, that's right.
Bending over.
Yeah. Even Kelly Ripa this week, the HHG sent me a clip. She, unlike Char, who pops her collar, Kelly Ripa popped a button on her dress. You could see her belly. I'm like, so maybe she's gone from a 00 to a 0.
Oh, dear God.
Right? But I'm like, but it doesn't matter. Even if you're that small, if you're still popping a button, your clothing is still too small.
You're still too small.
Right?
Oh, my God. But
It's like,
but it must be the trend, right? Like tight pants, pointy shoes.
I guess.
A sneaker. Right? That's the whole gig, right?
I don't know. Is that up there with like, remember when, like, I don't see it as much now, but remember when the Merce made a big splash?
Yes.
Right?
I think they're still doing that.
You think the Merce is still around?
I think the Merce is still around.
Really? Like the Merce now, is it around in different forms, or is it still in its original habitat, which was blue pant, brown accessories?
Yes. Right? I think that's still around, but they've also gone to that they don't call it a fanny pack anymore. It's that pouch that they wrap around their body.
They wrap it around their neck.
Yes.
Right? They're not wearing it as around their waist.
Right. So there's that as well.
Oh, interesting. Do you remember when we first talked about Merces? Remember, and our dear friend Cameron Parker sent us a clip of him, and he was like the total GQ man in the head to toe Merce, and it's like, oh my God, it's you. That was so funny. That was so funny. I love the fact that he shares with us.
Yes.
When we touch on a spot that he's not.
Yeah. He's like, I dress like that, ladies.
Right? He calls us on our shit, right? I appreciate that, Cameron Parker.
He does.
Yeah, he's too funny. I just think all men can go up one size.
It wouldn't hurt, I don't
think that they realize that their pants pocket shouldn't pull the way that they pull.
Potentially.
Right? It's like maybe they don't know that.
Okay, but think of it this way. Like, because we don't have front junk like they do.
Yes.
Maybe they like a tight pant because it like cradles their junk.
And that's a favorable feeling, is it?
Or not, maybe not cradle, but maybe it supports it in some way. Cups their junk, or like keeps it snug for them so they don't feel like it's swinging to here and there,
right?
To and fro.
Too. Okay, fair enough. And that, I think it's great to see the young men dressed up.
Yes, I think it's lovely.
I think it's good. Right? I feel we've dug ourselves a hole. I feel that we're going to hear from and Adam is going to send me messages, and Adam, right? Our men are not going to be happy.
Okay, well, guys, deal.
It was just an observation. Just up one side.
Just an observation.
I think it would be more comfy.
Not that they're not dressed lovely. It's just that maybe perhaps a size up would be good.
Might just be more comfortable too. That's all I'm thinking. I saw an advertisement, Samantha, for mac and cheese, like Katie mac and cheese gummy bears. Right? Like I have no story for it. It wasn't like a pot gummy. It wasn't like the drug ones. It was just a gummy bear. I'm like, no, that was the flavor. I feel craft dinner flavor should just stay in the craft dinner.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
It doesn't need to become other things.
No.
Ever.
Is it like a Jelly Belly? And, because sometimes the Jelly Belly jelly beans taste really, really good.
I don't know.
And that's unexpected.
Today I tried jelly beans for the first time in so long. And I sent you a message about it.
Yes, they were 70s Easter candy.
The pink ones tasted like 70s Easter candy. And then somebody said to me, well, what is 70s Easter candy? What is that? And I'm like, don't you remember as a kid when you used to get those big eggs before kids got chocolate eggs?
Yeah.
Right? Remember you got those big eggs with that white hard stuff in the middle?
Yes.
It tasted like that. That's what the pink jelly bean tastes like. Tastes like that candy. I'm like, oh my God. Took me right back. I'm like, I forgot about that candy. I blocked that candy out. And there it was.
That candy was pure sugar.
But it wasn't good though.
No, it wasn't good.
It was really thank God they brought out the chocolate eggs, right? Isn't that horrible that at one time there was no chocolate eggs in our life? Right? That's what we were searching for, was those horrible eggs.
Yes, they were not good.
I don't know. But I just think that I think craft dinner, it shouldn't, if anything, if you want to enhance the flavor, just keep it with the noodle and the sauce.
And not a gummy.
Not a gummy.
Seems wrong.
Seems really wrong.
All right. So Facebook Tuesday, everyone had an opinion about ice cream.
And you're right. Somebody did call us out saying, we've done this one before. We had. Absolutely. We have. Although what we did is we took strawberry out and we added in pralines and cream. And sometimes we're gonna refurbish some of them because some of them are still fun to do.
Yes. And anyways, the fun ice cream decided to be kicked to the curb. Or should I say Sam's ice cream?
Sam's ice cream.
Kicked to the curb.
Boy, it got hammered.
And I would just like to say that bubblegum, maybe you think it belongs with only 5-year-olds. And what am I, 5? Yes, actually, my taste buds for ice cream revolve around a 5-year-old's taste for ice cream. So I love bubblegum. I don't mind those little hard pieces of candy. I eat them.
They're too hard. I think that I agree with the population. I have mixed feelings with Tiger. Number one, I didn't realize Tiger was only Canadian.
Apparently.
I wonder if it's called Tiger Tail. I saw something Tiger Tail.
Yeah, somebody said it was Tiger Tail.
Yeah. I enjoy Tiger. Not like you, but I enjoy it.
I like
it. Not to the point where I would probably ever eat it now, but I used to like it.
No, I would still eat it now.
I know you would. I know you would.
But did we have birthday cake up there?
Nope.
No, but mint chocolate we did.
Mint chocolate. I think people like the classics. That's what people like.
Yeah, as a parent.
Right? They just like the classics.
That's fine. Fine. Right. Do boring. Whatever. I will not be slighted.
You are a poor sport right now, Samantha.
I knew that people were going to toss bubblegum for sure because we're all a bunch of 40, 50, 60-year-old people. So,
right?
Of course, it's like, we can't have any fun in our life.
What do you want me to do? Do I got to do one about freezies again just so you feel better? Yes.
Could you please just get your grape one kicked to the curb?
Right. It's not grape. It's blue.
Oh, sorry. Blue.
Right. Way to know me.
Let's maybe next time do popsicles. Flavor of popsicles.
Flavor. Maybe we will.
Okay.
Maybe we will.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm 53 and I like bubblegum ice cream. Don't at me.
Don't at you. Don't at you.
All right, guys. If you still want to play with us on Facebook, the group is I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam. That's all you got to do is search for that. Join the group. We would like to thank Tina Greenwood for inviting a few of her friends to our group in this past week.
We need to reach out to Tina, right?
Yes,
because Tina gets a surprise.
Tina gets a surprise.
All right.
If you would like to join us on Instagram, it's I Shake My Head. That's all you have to do is search for that. Twitter is I_shake my head. TikTok is I_shake my head. Lisa has done a couple of TikToks, so there's some fresh ones there for you.
Finding some easy ones.
Yes. And Patreon, guys, if you like what you hear, you can go to patreon.com/IShakeMyHead. And for as little as $2 a month, you get the episode early, which is Thursday, an extra episode every month, and there will be no ads in those posted episodes for you. And we would like to say hello and thank you to Brenda Berkgren Kirk for becoming our newest Patreon. A mug is coming your way. And just a reminder, guys, if you want some cool I Shake My Head swag,
we are officially a puzzle now.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Go to Threadless, which is www.threadless. www.ishakemyhead.threadless.com. And we are officially a weird puzzle.
A weird puzzle with what looks like the potential, if you got the 500-piece puzzle, there to be a lot of white pieces.
Oh God.
Right? Because we didn't plan out a puzzle.
No, we did not.
Right? So I don't know. Check it out, guys. Check it out.
We are also part of the Podfix Network. You can listen to us there and at pod.link/ISMH. Now, Lisa.
Samantha.
Word on the street is the Queen has been made into a Barbie doll.
Samantha, don't even get me started with this. The Queen, yes, she's been made into a Barbie doll, and then people have scalped her and held her for ransom. Right? And I'm sorry, I'm going to out you people. You know what? It looks like it's mostly Americans.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's sold out of all the places in the UK, right? Because Annette was checking out for me, right?
Okay.
Sold out. But then what happened was that they were Americans bought them on Amazon.
Okay.
Or bought them, and then they were selling them on Amazon for like $600. Right? And that's crappy, right? She's the queen, for God's sakes, right? You don't hold the queen for ransom. You don't scalp the queen.
Apparently you do.
No, you let those who love her and cherish her play by the rules. Bunch of money grabbing mongrels.
Yes. So is this a limited edition Barbie doll?
Yeah, totally. Right. Because it's her 70th anniversary and it's her 96th birthday. Now, hopefully they're going to bring some more back for her Jubilee. Right.
Okay.
Hopefully. Because here's the thing. There's only so many more items that can be made that people are going to ever be able to buy of the Queen, right? Because she's like a woman of a certain age.
Yes, that's true. That's very true.
I was so mad. Mike and I were looking for it, and there it was, just Amazon. Scalp.
Huh.
I'm like, really? We needed to do this to the Queen?
Yeah, that's not right.
Not cool. I was not cool. However, if you take a look at her, she went out on her birthday, on her 96th birthday. Oh, she's so cute. I'm sure she's 3 feet tall now, right? She's just so little. And she was sporting some really bright pink lipstick.
Oh.
Yeah, like real sassy looking lips she had on.
She was breaking out.
I think she was, right? Because she was out. I think because she was out. Was, what do you do at 96? Right? That you can only make so many statements, right?
Well, this is true.
Yeah. So I love her.
Aww,
yeah,
that's cute.
That's super cute. So I still hope to one day get a Barbie doll.
It'll probably cost you $1 million.
Yeah, which I'm not prepared to pay $600 for a Barbie because that defeats the purpose.
Yes, it does defeat the purpose.
Right? Hi, right? What the hell? What the hell?
What the hell? Okay, but I got worse news.
Okay, it just gets worse than that?
It gets worse.
Wow.
Lisa, you remember those lovely stirrup pants we used to wear in the 80s and the 90s?
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Apparently they're making a comeback.
Oh, don't do it, people. If people don't follow anything else that Lisa and Sam say, don't do it.
How do we feel about that? I didn't love them then, and I don't love them now. Did you wear them then? I might have probably at the beginning, and I'm like, these pants are really uncomfortable.
Yeah, right. I remember not having like casual ones. I remember having like kind of like a dressy pair.
No, yeah.
Right?
I slipped a boot on over top.
I had a pair of black ones and I had like a winter whites.
Oh God, winter whites!
Right? And everybody wore them with a little pump.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
With a little pump. Right?
It was so bad.
And that was your dress pants.
Oh,
right? That was a young lady's dress pant back in the day.
Oh
right?
God.
It was so horrible. Don't do it. Right? They don't work for anybody because the crotch to waist ratio is not right for anybody.
No.
So all it's doing is it's just showing a camel toe.
It's totally showing a camel toe. And that's think
all it's doing, right?
Oh, that's just nasty. Like nobody should be doing that.
No, like tall and skinny, still not good. Short and fat, not good. It's not a pant. It's not good. Right? Only time that it was kind of acceptable but not really was, remember when it was the Adidas tracksuit pant?
Oh my God. Ugh.
Right?
Yes.
Like it was still horrible, but at least you put on your whole tracksuit and it was like you were going to the gym or something back in the 70s.
In a stirrup pant.
You know? And it was a stirrup pant, track pant, right?
Yes, that's horrible. It was horrible.
But it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I say, like, we can't do that. We cannot. We've come so far.
We have.
Right?
Have we not?
Like, we don't need to bring that. We don't need to bring like the stirrup pant. It's not right.
There are just some things, there's some trends that don't need to see the light of day.
Ever, right? That never should have. It should have just gone down as a mistake. And oh shit, what were we thinking? Not can we bring it back? No, we can't.
No, we can't. It should stay away.
It should stay away, right? Right? Like we brought back the legging. Isn't that enough for people?
Well, and it's improved because the legging isn't bad. I don't think how it's always worn is always the best, and it still fails on some level.
On some level, right? But society did embrace it.
Yes.
I don't feel that we need to bring its cousin, the stirrup pant, back with it.
No, the cousin, the stirrup pant.
Because I do feel that the stirrup pant and the legging are related.
Oh, for sure they are.
Right? It's just the stirrup pant is the trashier cousin.
But you know what? I think the stirrup pant would be like, no, it's the legging that is the trashier cousin.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because the stirrup pant thinks it can do no wrong. Right? It thinks it's multi-purpose. It's a multi-purpose pant. It can do no wrong. Right? One style for all bodies. That's what the stirrup pant thinks. The stirrup pant thinks it has solved the problems. Mm-hmm. Not just created a whole messy world full of them.
Yeah, that's
right?
True.
We can't do that. We just can't. We can't go there.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think to ease our burdens, to ease our minds, Lisa, we need to start using the DQ coupons.
Yeah, you say this, yet you never. How many do you have?
52.
Yeah, right. You say this, yet you never, ever. Like, they should always be in your purse.
I guess I should always have a stash.
Right, just in case, right?
Yeah, hand them out to people. Go get a free one.
Yeah, right. And you could be like, think of how, like, pay it forward. Think of how nice you could be to people.
I think it would be great. Actually, maybe that's what I'll do. Let's stand outside that McDonald's, that DQ, and be like, here, you want a free one?
Yeah, until like Shauna Foster thinks she didn't appreciate her gift.
No, I should have one first.
Right? Yes. Right? Because you shouldn't, like, you got to use some, and I'll have one too. Okay. Thanks. You can give me. I'll take a few of them.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I'll take like 50 of them.
No.
Right? I won't let them go to waste.
I'm sure you won't.
Right. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so let's talk about that's like,
I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm not really watching it, but I'm only catching snippets of it.
I'm watching bits of it on the TikTok, and boy, it's that's a train wreck.
It's weird.
It's weird. Friends of the podcast are talking about the Johnny Depp trial. I'm going to say this, though, and I don't know, this will probably get me into some hot water. I don't think that Johnny Depp has been the world always the best upstanding person. And I don't think that he's always been a great person. And I think that he's had addiction issues. And I think that that's clouded his judgment. But I got to say, I think that he's got some points. I think maybe he's got some valid points on how he was treated.
Potentially.
Right? Like, I think that this Amber is like a little bit crazy.
I think that they both have done stuff to each other.
Yeah.
That was not overly spectacular.
Yeah.
And now it's coming out in court and we're all witnessing it, which is lovely.
But I'm going to say I'm going to be team Johnny Depp, because I think for a man to let that be aired, his dirty laundry be aired, I think that that takes a lot, right? And I don't think that if there wasn't some truth to it, any man would ever subject himself to that.
I suppose.
Right? Because I think that that's just a really, like, that's a sensitive thing, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, I mean, it's sensitive for women too, but it seems even like.
Okay, you know, the only thing I can think about is when I look at him, I think, God, he's really old now. Or is it just how he's dressing for court, or how he's wearing his hair slicked back in a ponytail? There's just something about his face that seems off.
I mean, he's in his mid-50s, right? So he is getting old.
No, I thought he was like 60 or something.
No, I think I don't think he's that old.
No, because I'm looking at his face and I'm thinking, Have you done something to it?
I don't know. I think that the pictures that they show from when he was young, I think he was so attractive when he was young.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't always take that. He's no Rob Lowe, right? You can't take that into your 60s.
I'm just sorry, off track, because that's what I think.
Right? No, right? I don't think that that's I don't think that that's
But I agree. I mean, who knows? Who knows the truth? The only people that know the truth are the two people that are airing their laundry and their woes of each other in court for all to know.
But like when you hear the recordings and stuff on the TikTok,
that's the weirdest thing.
Right?
Did they not know they're recording each other? I
don't know, because like some of the stuff is really horrific and really bad, and some of it's just like, oh my God, like I feel so bad for them. Not her. I don't feel very much empathy towards her.
No?
Interesting. I don't. I think I don't.
Apparently Elon Musk was going to potentially get on the stand for her, but now he's not.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
That's the last thing I read, because he was her boyfriend for like a year after the divorce.
Wow. I don't know, but it's a gong show. It's a hot mess.
It is a total hot mess.
It's a hot mess. You know what I think we need? This is again, like, I'm on the fence with it. I think it's fun and I think we should do it. And then I think, I don't know. What does it go with? Novelty socks. Novelty socks are for the people who need to bring joy to their feet. You think that that's what it is? For sure. They want to be able to look down at their feet and see the Grinch in sock form. Sock form. Yes. Or like happy hearts. Or sushi rolls. Or sushi. Or puppy dogs. Or cats. Or whatever their heart desires. Now, do you think that all fashion sense goes out the window because they don't really go probably with anything that somebody's wearing? And how do we feel about that, Samantha? It don't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just your socks. It's just socks that make you happy. It's just socks that make you happy. Right? So it doesn't matter, but yet... I don't know. Yet I struggle with them. Lisa, don't be the killer of joy. I don't want to be the killer of joy, right? I don't want to be the killer of joy. And I think that's funny coming from me, because you're always like, Samantha, don't make people unhappy. Don't kill their joy. Right? And I'm like, don't kill their joy, Lisa. It's just a freaking sock. I know. Okay, but will you do it? Are you like a novelty sock girl? No, I'm not that girl. No, you're not that girl, right? But I don't want to kill the joy of someone else who loves a good sock with some funny faces on it. All right. I don't want to do that. But, then I would recommend, like, if you don't want to throw it on your sock, put it on your underwear. I don't want to wear weird stuff on my underwear. Wouldn't that be funny? A happy face on your ass? Like, that'd be funny. It's like how I feel strongly about how at the age of almost 53, I don't necessarily want my pajamas to be all cutesy anymore. No, I don't need penguins on my sleepwear. Yeah, right. Like I'm okay with just solid colors. Do you remember when Pennington's put out the sleepwear that looked like someone was beating a seal? Somebody was clubbing a seal. It was not a good statement at all. Oh my God. And it didn't just look like that, friends. That's what it was. Right? That's what it was, right? Who said yes to this? Yeah, who said, "Hey, that's brilliant, clubbing a seal." Who said yes to that? Yeah, it was horrible. It was not good. It was not good. Oh my God. It was not Sorry, good. That was totally off topic, but I'm just like, that's what it made me think of. Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, you know what? Then I guess we'll keep the novelty socks around. I think men can pull it off better than women. No, women just look a little cuckoo. I know, right? Men, it's just kind of cool. Oh, you're just so cute. I think I think that they're endearing. I think a man with novelty socks, I'm like, oh, look at that. Oh, look, you got puppies on your socks. Exactly, right? Like, how cute is that? Right? How cute is that? You got little basketballs on your socks, right? Women, I'm like, why you got basketballs on your socks? If a woman is wearing cat earrings and cat socks, she is officially now the crazy cat lady. She's crazy cat lady. Man wears socks with puppies or cats. It's like, oh, look at that. I bet you their kid bought them those for Father's Day. And then I'd go up to him and I'd say, do you got a smiley face on your ass? Right? Right? I don't know. I feel like we're dishing it at the men this week. I think we are. Oh, sorry. Rein it in. Rein it in. Right?
Lisa, try not to be so rude.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be, right? I appreciate all the men.
First, we're going after skinny clothing, and now we're going after crazy socks.
Now we're going after crazy socks, right? But we're in favor of men in crazy socks. It's women that we're a little bit like,
No, I think women can do whatever they want to.
Whatever.
Whatever makes you happy, people. Find your joy.
Just be like the Friendly Gnome.
Right? With the name tag. Hello, I'm a friendly gnome.
Right? Hello, my name is.
Hello, my name is.
Exactly.
All right, Lisa, it's time for your questions.
All right.
Guess who's got questions? Lisa's got questions. It's Lisa's Question Corner.
All right, Samantha, I got 3 questions for you. You probably can't help me as usual, but let's just see.
Then why do we do this?
Because then Adam will help me or Andrea will help me. Somebody will help me. Right? I just know not to expect it to be you. All right. Question number 1. Who decided that sending a card was better than calling? Like when all of a sudden did it go from calling to now I'm just going to send a card?
No. It was always card, then calling.
Oh, was it?
What decade have you come from?
Yeah, but people don't call. People will send a card before they call.
People have been sending cards for decades.
I know, but now
the calling was secondary.
I know, but now, right? I would rather send you a card than call you.
Well, because you don't like using your phone.
Right.
So that's you.
You think that's the reason?
But you're right. I think you have it backwards.
I don't know.
I think you have it backwards. I think people would, let's be honest. You should have added a level there. People prefer to text, happy birthday.
Yes. Right.
Than spending money on a card.
Oh, because now we cheap.
Or taking the extra 5 minutes to call.
Right. Nobody wants to call.
Nobody wants to call. So you're right. I don't think this is right.
Maybe I got it mixed up. I don't know. That's how my mind works. Question number 2.
Okay.
And it's not a joke, why did the steamer kick the iron to the curb?
Huh?
Like all we used to ever do is iron our pants. Now we only steam things. Why did the steamer take over? I
have a handheld steamer. I love it. I got it for Christmas. It kicks ass.
It's better than an iron?
It's so much quicker.
So it's based on the quickness.
Oh, it's so much quicker.
Really?
And it gets your stuff really quite wrinkle free.
Huh. And is it easier?
Yes.
I know it's steaming too, but I also never hated ironing.
Well, because you're weird that way.
I guess, right? Ironing never bothered me. Ever.
No, I love steamers. Steamers are way better than ironing.
Huh. Interesting. Question number 3.
Uh-huh.
Who decided that you can't drink a regular drink from a mug?
Explain that.
Like a mug, right? You're having a hot chocolate, a coffee, or a tea in it. You're not having like a glass of cola in a mug. You're using a glass for that, not a mug.
Then I feel like the restaurant set that trend.
Because would you ever just grab a mug and drink out of a mug? I'm
drinking water out of a mug right now.
And not out of a glass? No. You're a monster. Oh my God. And that's just a glass. That's just water in a mug. Mm-hmm. Would you put ginger ale in that mug?
Potentially, yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Mugs are for hot beverages.
Mugs hold liquid.
Hot liquid.
And cold.
Coffee mug. Not Coca-Cola mug.
Water receptacle.
No. Water in a bottle.
Nope.
Okay, I feel my question corner was not very successful.
No, it wasn't, because now I'm just hacking away.
I know. Thanks for wrecking my joy. Thanks for killing my joy.
I killed your joy.
I'm going to go put my novelty socks on now. See if I can get my joy back. See if I can find some socks or underwear with a happy face on them.
Sucks to be you.
All right, Samantha. Thanks for killing my joy.
You're welcome. Okay. Is chewing gum still popular, or is it all about the mint now?
Oh, I hope that it's like a 50-50 split.
No, I don't think so because I've been downing mints for years. It's like I haven't bought gum in like a quadrillion years.
Remember back in the day, we always had gum.
Yeah, I always had gum, but because I got my TMJ, so I stopped chewing gum, and I just chewed some the other day, and I was like, I really miss chewing gum.
Do you miss gum?
Yeah, I miss gum.
I know. I can see why. There's still lots of gum out there. Didn't go away.
I know. It didn't go away.
Didn't go away. I don't know. I like the flavor. I think that the flavor of gum. I like the flavor of gum in my mouth better than a mint, because a mint at the end of the mint is just kind of like chalky, right?
Yeah. I think I miss just the idea of chewing, and I think obviously you can't chew gum out in public because that's just rude.
Yeah.
When you're at work, but Yeah. I just think. Okay, I've obviously gone to mints, and I just miss gum, and I think people who can still chew gum, you're lucky. I
think that gum is better flavor.
Yes, I agree totally.
Right, and too many mints gives you upset tummy.
Yes. Oh, right? I know, it's the chemicals, right?
Yeah,
and that's not good for you either.
That's not good, right? So. Like 3 chews on a juicy fruit is just like yum, or on a cinnamon gum, yum. Sometimes though, you used to chew. Remember, I used to hate your gum because you used to always have. Why does your gum taste like medicine?
Yeah, I know.
You always bought that gum, and I'm like, oh. God.
You know why I bought that gum, Lisa?
So I wouldn't chew it.
Right.
Yeah, I know you. I know you, Samantha, after 20 plus years. I know you. You know what? This takes me to my barbecuing bit. Why don't people want more indoor grills?
Well, potentially can get smelly, right?
But they say like now you can get like a smoke-free indoor grill. Would you ever buy one?
I'm not really about contraptions.
No, you're not.
I'm not that girl.
You're not. But don't you ever just like a barbecue?
Maybe. I don't know. I guess maybe an indoor grill might be less scary than an outdoor grill, because outdoor grills require propane, which I am deathly afraid of. So
exactly, right? Because you could blow it up. Exactly. But sometimes I think sometimes I remember back in the day, everybody had the George Foreman grill.
Yes. Right.
We had that too, but it was wasn't scent. It was still stinky, and it still was smoky. But if you could find one that wasn't smoky, I think you'd be in business. Yeah. I think you'd potentially be in business, and you could make your burgers all year long.
Ooh, yummy. And a good steak, maybe.
And a good steak, right? Get those lines. Because I don't know about you, but I'm not a fan of like steak in the frying pan.
Oh, I've done it that way before.
Have you? It doesn't excite me.
Oh, no. Well, it tasted rather good, actually.
I don't believe you. I'm just saying, I don't believe you. I'm allowed to not believe you. I don't believe you.
Oh, my God.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Sorry. That's my prerogative.
Oh, okay.
That's my prerogative. Hey,
all right.
I was thinking about this the other day. Do you remember, this is how old we are. Do you remember when Michael Jackson before he got weird? That was so crazy, hey? How he used to be.
Before he started changing his face and
remember when he did even before Thriller, what was it, The Wall?
Yeah.
Right? And he was just like a normal Michael Jackson.
Yep.
And then he became weird, right?
Yeah. I think fame does that to he had been in the public eye almost his whole life.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right?
Yeah.
I think that does something to you.
Sometimes I miss a Michael Jackson because I didn't always love his music at the time, right? Because he was in my circles, he wasn't the artist that you were like, yeah, I'm a Michael Jackson fan. You always respected him, but it wasn't like your go-to, right?
What was your go-to then?
Well, it was like everything else, right? Like it was like Duran Duran or
good
stuff like that, right? It was more stuff like that. Michael Jackson was kind of like you liked him, but you didn't advertise it, I guess.
Well, and I was just listening to Janet Jackson the other day, and both of us watched her documentary, right?
Yeah.
And you forget that you grew up with Janet Jackson because she was the same age as you.
Exactly, right?
Jeepers creepers. And it's like, holy smokes.
Yeah.
And you forget, you know what? She was really good.
She was really good, right? Really good.
Her songs actually stand the test of time as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But she doesn't see the airtime.
No.
Right? Because
not anymore.
right? I think everything went downhill for her after the Super Bowl.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, but I really think that played a part of it.
Ugh.
I know. It's not too good. So the Gibsons have tried a new frozen food from the co-op.
And what might that be?
It's shepherd's pie.
Is that new for the Gibsons?
Yes, it's just new. It's just new. We've just introduced it.
This isn't like the pot pie that you so love?
No, and still do. No, it's an actual shepherd's pie. It's a frozen shepherd's pie. And oh, is it ever delicious?
Really?
Yeah. Like the potatoes are nice and fake but good. Like you know how like a TV dinner potato.
Oh yeah, like, those are the good ones.
Those are the good ones. And the combination underneath the potato is so good.
And you're really good. Not that person.
I don't love shepherd's pie because I don't love the potato.
You hate all of that.
But when I tasted the potato and I'm like, it's like a TV dinner potato. Because that's the only time I like that type of potato, right? Is in a TV dinner.
Well, what brand is this frozen shepherd's pie?
Oh, I'd have to look it up. It comes in a blue box. Like I want to say like Basiligas.
Yes, those are good.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
We've been known to eat their lasagna before too, but the shepherd's pie is quite delightful, Samantha. You know, if you're looking for a new meal to try, right? Just takes 1 hour.
Okay.
1 hour in the oven, right? You get a couple meals out of it. It's really, really good. I highly recommend it.
Okay, awesome.
Right? And I don't just recommend baked potatoes.
No, you don't. Thanks for sharing, Lisa.
Yeah, you're welcome, Samantha. You're welcome.
Okay, so apparently Michael Bublé is hanging out in Vegas and he's doing some shows. Does everybody need a Vegas residency? Like, is that what we're doing now?
You know what I think is? I think that we have killed the glamour and the importance and the ooh and the ah of the Vegas residency by giving everybody a residency. Everybody. Right? It's like, come on. Like, it's like when Adele canceled, oh, Keith Urban, I'll take her spot. Like,
well, somebody had to.
I know that, but back in the day, think about how it used to be. Okay, back in like the 60s, right? You had like a Dean Martin, you had a Sammy Davis. Believe it or not, friends of the podcast, you had an Anne Murray too. She had a Vegas residency.
Yeah.
And you had like a Frank Sinatra. Right? Now you have everybody. And I think it makes it not special. Like to me, a Vegas residency should be so special, and just so like when it first started. Remember, and Cher was doing it, and Elton John was doing it. I'm like, okay, that makes sense, right? Those are like larger than life. Not that Michael Bublé isn't, not that Britney Spears isn't, but they're kind of not really a Cher or an Elton John.
No, that's true.
Right? What do you think?
I think that everybody is getting a Vegas residency because it's easy to travel to Vegas and it's safe to do concerts in that environment for the artist. Yeah. Right. And
if I'm Celine Dion, I'm probably pissed. Right. Because I'm like, oh, really? This is my Vegas. This is my Las Vegas. And now it's everybody you get a Vegas residency. You get a Vegas residency. You get a Vegas. Right? Yeah. Now everybody gets one.
But to be honest, it's probably easier than actually going on tour.
I'm sure it is, right?
Now, I think Michael is only doing shows there. I don't think he has a residency because I think he is going on tour.
Oh, okay.
But everybody plays Vegas.
Everybody plays Vegas, right? And it's kind of just like, like how would you even know where to go? Who to see? Now, because now it's just like going to a concert.
I don't know.
I think in my mind, I think of it as something special. And only for a few elite performers.
I guess, but I think if they go to Vegas, they figure they can get more people. Like but it's so expensive there. It's expensive to go to concerts, though.
It's expensive to go to concerts because it's an experience, right?
Right.
You know. So, I mean, I'm not saying that I wouldn't pay the money in Vegas, but they need to. But to me, I think they need to be somebody that I can't pay money to see someplace else. Maybe that's the difference for me. Maybe, right? That's the difference, Samantha.
So do you have to be a Cher and Elton are people of a certain age? Is that like, are you saying it's only for the old ones?
Maybe, right? Like Dolly could have a Vegas residency.
Oh, that would be
right?
fun.
And I don't think you can kick Celine to the curb.
No.
Right? I think she's entitled to keep hers. But I don't know. I just think I just don't know if everybody needs one. It takes away from the specialness of it.
Yeah, you have a point.
Right?
You got a point, Lisa.
I'm just saying, I don't know. And it's not because I hate Michael Bublé, even though
Birds
I hate Michael Bublé.
flying high.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I feel.
Oh, hey, why does that sound?
Hey.
Why does that song sound familiar? Oh, that's right, because it's been done before. Michael Bublé makes his money singing everybody else's songs.
Shut up.
I'm just saying, right? He needs a new shtick. Maybe he could write a few more of his own songs.
He has.
I know, and they're not that good. Right?
Shut up.
Right? I just haven't met you yet. Woo!
Stop it.
I'm just saying.
Stop it.
Right? And then bring them back at Christmas.
Yes, okay.
Right? That's all. I'm just saying. Whatever. I mean, teaches their own, right? I just remember when it was special, and now it doesn't seem so special.
Oh, it doesn't feel special.
It doesn't feel special anymore.
I just want to feel special.
I just want it to be special. Right? That's all. I just want it to be special.
All right. Okay, I got something for you, Lisa.
Okay.
Lisa, it's things you want to know. All right, Lisa, I got fun facts about gnomes.
Oh, here we go. All right, Samantha.
Okay. Because you were interested in gnomes, I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to go talk to you about some gnomes.
I'm interested in gnomes, the friendly ones.
Okay. Garden gnomes bring good luck.
What?
Yes. Gnomes were regarded as good luck charms by our ancestors and would often be found living in the rafters of barns where they would help watch over livestock.
That sounds creepy.
It does sound creepy.
Sounds creepy.
Gnomes have a life expectancy of 400 years.
Oh my God, they live to be so long.
Right?
Holy, that's a long time to live.
Their main enemies, mean humans who destroy the environment and trolls, obviously.
Right, because they don't like a gnome. It does not like a troll.
No.
Right.
The world's oldest garden gnome, called Lampy,
okay,
has been living at Lamport Hall in the UK for 125 years and is worth a cool £2 million or 2.4 million pounds.
Wow. Really? Hey, Lampy.
Lampy.
He's still got another 300 and some years to go.
Yeah. Gnomes kiss by rubbing noses.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, they also use nose rubbing as a greeting equivalent to human handshaking.
Really? Isn't that interesting? Who knew? Who knew? Huh. Who knew those little buggers lived to be so old?
Yeah.
Right? Interesting, Samantha. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I thought you would enjoy that, Lisa.
Always.
All right, Lisa, what's making you shake your head this week?
This week I'm shaking my head at sockets.
Why?
Because they never stay on my feet because my ankle is too skinny.
That's true.
So all day long I wear a full socket and then it slides down my shoe to become half a socket.
Yep.
And how do you fix that? What do you do?
I think you need to get some thinner socks. I don't know. Maybe you should go to kid socks.
A kid socks?
Yeah, maybe a kid sock would fit you.
Because I have a really skinny back of my ankle. I guess it's my Achilles.
Maybe you need to tape it to the back of your ankle.
Seems weird.
That
doesn't really seem like a look I'm wanting to do.
No.
Right? My taped on socks. No. And so then I went without sockets, right? In our new shoe. And it gave me a blister.
Oh, well, that's a dumb idea.
Yeah, it gave me a blister. You know where my bunion is?
Yes.
Right below my bunion.
Oh.
Right? Because vegan shoes don't stretch.
Yes.
Right? That's the problem, right? You're trying to do a good thing and they can't even just give a little bit.
Nope, they don't.
So the sockets, that's my sockets. I hate sockets so much. You wear them all the time.
I do.
I hate them.
I love them.
I hate your stay on?
Yes, for the most part.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't had a problem so far, knock on wood, with the shoes. And I've worn them a lot.
Mine ate up my skin today.
Oh.
And I got like a hole in my foot from them. It didn't even get to be a blister. It became a blister and popped in mid-wear and then just became a big hole. I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm like, wow.
That's not good.
It's not good. It's
That's not good.
It's not good, right? And it's got to be right where my bunion is. I'm like,
oh my God.
All right. What about you? What are you been shaking your head at this week?
Oh, Stomper Dude is back. I'm to the point where I'm going to get a broom and I'm going to start.
Yeah, you should.
Banging on the ceiling because like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, you should. People don't realize how loud they are, right? How like,
and it's like, are you Bigfoot? Like, what is going on up there?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's so annoying, right?
And I'm just like, I don't even know. I don't know what to do.
You don't get it. It doesn't make sense.
No, and like I guess that's the only thing that I don't like about living on the ground floor is that there is someone above me.
Yeah, right.
Because I don't hear the people beside me at all.
That's a bonus. That's nice then.
I know.
Just
like
the ones above.
Oh, just the one above. And I'm just like, dude, stop it.
Oh. Stop walking.
It's like the pigeons. This is the pigeons.
Right? Because you used to hear the pigeons. Right? You used to hear the pigeons.
Yes. Okay.
That's all right. Fair enough, Samantha.
All right. We do have an I shake my head from one of our listeners. Kathy Privat Lindsay sent us an I shake my head this week. Kathy is shaking her head at people who pull out directly in front of her car when there are no cars for miles behind her. She blames too many years of playing Fogger.
That's true, right? That game, right? That arcade game, that trying to get across the busy road.
Yes.
That's a good one. I agree. That drives me crazy too.
Yes. So thank you, Kathy, for sharing.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. So guys, we do want your feedback on what we talk about. So send your comments to ismhead@gmail.com. You might find it being mentioned during our episode. Guys, just, share like Kathy did. Share and I shake my head. Share if you want us to talk about something, or maybe you have something for One Has to Go. I'm always up for a would you rather.
Yes. Just share.
So just share.
Just share.
We would like to thank John for helping us with our show, and he is the best kept secret in podcasting.
I was just going to say, I heard that John Buchanan was the best kept secret in podcasting.
You just made his day.
All right. I heard that.
He is. Yeah.
Friends of the podcast, you heard that here.
Yes.
You heard that here. Oh, Samantha. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Friends of our Patreon, I believe, can expect something next week from us.
Yes, we will.
Right. And all right. Well, I think we're at the end. We are all talked out.
I think we are.
All right then, Samantha. Always a pleasure.
Should be.
This has been a transmission of the Podfix Network. For more about this show and other great Podfix programs, go to podfixnetwork.com.